Okay, what in the world was that?
Well, number one, 10 years old, no one was cooler than Arsenio Hall, Josh.
What do you think was with the one finger kiss?
Was he just giving up shout
No, it's just one finger.
I don't know. You sure it wasn't
No,
two?
pretty sure.
I don't know.
It's one.
Shout out to somebody. But all Arsenio had to do was to walk through the door that was open for him. And that's why I wanted to share. God
Oh,
opens the door for us.
I see the connection.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
So do you remember where we've been? Here's where we've been. We started out this whole fun little series talking about how our identity doesn't necessarily come from inside of us, but from a creator who tells us who we are. And then we saw that our place in this universe is not at the center, because God's place is at the center. And so our purpose in life is actually to know and to walk with him. And Philomena asked the question, well, what does that mean? What the heck does walk with my creator mean? And we answered it by saying, it means that us human beings, we are here to be in a relationship with God. But most of us have this perception that, okay, so I have to do more and be good and go do all these things and shoot pucks at the glass because God's holy and I'm not, and I have to work my way to him. But that simply is not the way, because there's not enough we can do to get to God. God opens the door for us, shout out Arsenio, and we get to walk through. And God didn't leave any guessing when it comes to the way that he made. Because Jesus shows up on the scene and says, I am the way and the truth and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. Now you hear that and you might be like, whoa, wait a minute.
No. 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 No.
Maybe Jesus is one way, but is he the way? Well, this makes total sense to me because the way I see it, the only way to God is through God. And Jesus claimed to be God, more than just a good teacher, more than a miracle worker, but he claimed to be the Son of God on earth. Now, there was a time in my life that I really had to dig into those things. And the more that I dug in, the more I felt confident and assured that I can trust that Jesus is who he claimed to be. So maybe you need to do that same thing too.
Where would he start digging?
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, maybe you need to pick up a Bible and start digging in to these claims of Jesus who says he is the way. Well, that's just the way I see it. Don't use that in.